Hello, my fellow 9 to 5 warriors, and welcome to the Productivity Lounge. Now, let's talk office politics. Mm-hmm. The Game of Thrones of the 9 to 5 world that involves backstabbing, alliances, and power dynamics. If you've ever wondered how you can survive your office politics and come out on top on the other side, then this video is for you because this is the ultimate guide in surviving office politics without losing your sanity. Let's get into it. The first thing you have to understand is office politics isn't always about drama. No, sometimes it's about relationships, power dynamics, and influence. It's like chess, right? You have to understand the game in order to play smarter and most importantly, in order to win, which is what this whole video is all about. So here's the first rule: observe more and talk less. Now you want to be able to observe how decisions are being made, who is making those decisions, and who has the biggest influence. That is who you should keep an eye out for. The next we're going to be talking about is building strategic relationships. Now it's all good and nice, right? And normal to befriend your next neighbor, but that shouldn't be where your network ends. Most of us are shy, we don't like to talk to people, so we just basically talk to just the person around us, or maybe like the three people around us. But no, you got to be smart in the 9 to 5 world in order to survive it, in order not just survive, in order to thrive. So this is what we're going to be doing about networking. You have to network across teams. Look for people specifically, people that can mentor you, support you, give you insight, teach you things that you do not know, hold your hand, show you the ropes, that kind of stuff, right? And see, even if there is that manager or there is that colleague that is always on your case, that no matter what you do, they'll never be happy, befriend them. I'm not asking you to be best friends with them. Hell no. Absolutely not. But keep it professional and keep it genuine. You don't want to come off fake. You don't want to come off like you're kissing their feet or anything like that. No. Keep it respectful. Keep it professional, because you never know. The person that can be putting fire on your ass right now can be the one to support you tomorrow. The fact that they might be putting that fire under your buttocks does not mean that they don't think that you're doing a great job. Sometimes people go extra hard on people that they believe have way more potential than what they are actually, people that they think have way more potential at producing better results than what they are actually producing at the moment. Okay, sorry, I'll just let check if I'm recording because YouTube things. So basically, that's rule number 2, right? Network like a pro. Like, don't be shy, don't be afraid. Network strategically. The next thing we're going to be talking about is how now do you do when they bring that drama to you? How do you react? Here's my answer to that: always remain neutral. Always strive to be Switzerland, no matter who it is. Even if the person in conflict is your next neighbor or your office BFF, always thrive to be Switzerland. You get why? You don't want to be seen as taking sides. You don't want to be seen as the person that is instigating. You don't want to be seen as an accessory. No, see, it's all nice and fun, right, to have friends and everything in the office, but you got to understand, you came as an individual, and if something is to go sideways, you likely be dismissed as an individual, right? So you always have to be thinking about your interests. There is no way for you to put yourself in trouble over somebody's wahala that has nothing to do with you in the beginning. If it has something to do with you, put your mouth up. If it's just gossip and drama that has nothing to do with you, it will be best to stay quiet. And if somebody is trying to get you to say something about it that does not concern you, you don't really understand what is going on, you have nothing productive to say, always find a way to change the subject. For example, Amanda comes to you and is like, Ashley is the reason why Brian has been suspended, or Ashley is sleeping with the boss. What I always say is, oh, like, I did not know. That's actually really interesting. But Amanda, how about the project that you're working on? How far is it going? Do you need my help with anything? That would, like, the person automatically forget what they came to say. It really works like a charm. Like, I suggest you try. Like, if you have that office colleague that likes to gossip, every little thing coming and gossip, and you don't want wahala, use this technique and save yourself the trouble. And this will trickle down to my last point, which is protecting your peace, right? Always make sure that you set boundaries. Always. You don't want to be seen as the person that's always involved in conflict and drama, or the person that keeps starting up things. Remember that this job is just part of your life. It's not your entire life. Once you leave from the office, you have an actual life to go to, right? So don't get swept up into politics and lose your job or face consequences that you could have avoided had she just been silent, drank water, and minded your business. Okay? I heard the story of this assistant that was involved in a coup d'etat, and she actually lost an amazing salary and benefits, and now she was demoted. So her first salary was 2.5 million. Can you imagine? As an assistant, you're earning 2.5 million. Can you imagine working for so many years and you get to that position and then you lose it just because you were involved in some power play, power struggle between the bosses, and now you're earning 400,000? Can you imagine? If that woman had minded her business and done the work that they called her to do, would she have been demoted? Absolutely not. So you who likes to involve yourself in everybody's problems, carry everybody's problems on your head in the office, avoid it. And now the final thing that we're talking about, the last but not the least, is about standing out without ruffling feathers. Now I know it's difficult, right? People are always going to be jealous, but always going to have something to say about your success, about how you got there and all or not. But at the end of the day, a good work is good work. Good work will speak for itself. So one thing I'm going to advise you in doing is don't pay attention to the noise. Always strive to keep adding value. Now, how can you do that? By introducing new ideas, supporting your teammates, and delivering results. Again, I cannot emphasize enough, focus on the job that they have given you. Whatever is happening with Mary, John, Musa does not concern you. If it really is not directly linked to your job, or if it's not something that can jeopardize your stay in that office, I don't even understand why you're paying attention to it. Come and work and go. I keep telling people that they're your colleagues, your bosses, they are not your family members. As much as we're all kicking and laughing and trying to maintain a healthy professional relationship, your family members are in the house. Your kids that you're feeding are in the house. Your spouse that you're taking care of is in the house. Your parents that you're taking care of are in the house. Focus on your job, earn your money, and move ahead. Always move ahead. So focus on adding value, and that way your good work will speak for you, so that those at the top can be like, okay, this is somebody to watch out for. She actually produces results. She really does the job well, and she's not all about making noise. That she's not so idle that she instigates herself. So now you're able to showcase a good side of you, right? Now they look at you somebody that is focused. You're somebody that they can actually use to represent the company, and that's how you will climb the ladder. All right. But if you're so focused on office politics, now your character is questionable. Now they look at you like a troublemaker, like an empty head. You're always too idle. You're always walking around from one office to the other gossiping. That's not the reputation I want to have in a 9-to-5 world. I keep telling people that a 9-to-5 world is brutal. Like, it's a jungle. Eat or be eaten. So you don't want to play, because a good name is what will open you doors in a 9-to-5 world. So let's all really be careful with the impressions that we're leaving in our places of work. And that's it, guys. We've come to the end of today's video. And this is the ultimate guide in avoiding or surviving or thriving even with office politics and coming on top on the other side, because nothing will hinder our growth this 2025. That promotion that you're going for, you will have it. Just have to keep working hard, right? Even if they keep putting other people that you think are less qualified than you ahead of you, don't worry. Don't join the noise and be gossiping and saying bad things. Because the truth is that now those that are gossiping with you today will be the ones to can report you tomorrow, because they are jealous of you as well. They're just waiting for you to make the tiniest mistake, and then bam, you wake up and you've lost your amazing job. So let's be guided, all right? Let me know in the comments down below if you're currently facing office politics, if there are things happening in your office, and how do you survive this office politics? Like, how are you playing the game? Maybe we can learn a thing or two in the comments down below. And do not forget to hit like, subscribe, and join the channel. We already got 3 new subscribers, but maybe before this video we'll have more. But I'm so grateful to others who have subscribed. Thank you so much for trusting me with your YouTube entertainment, and I hope you learned something from this video, and I will see you in the next video. I love you. Bye.